Let me say to you, Sherrod, that under the coalition government, or before the coalition government, 23 years of PPP rule, and I want to emphasize that that PPP just didn't come to office in 3 years. They were there for 23 years. And under that 23 years, our infrastructure would have left to deteriorate over those 23 years. And coming to power in 2015, the David Granger administration would have reached the infrastructure in Kwakwani at a rundown state. One of those infrastructure directly behind me is State House, where it would accommodate ministers, probably the president if overnight, and any dignitary that come to Kwakwani. This building would have refurbished under this coalition, fully equipped, fully furnished. To my left is a risk management center, which would have also been refurbished and would have housed a guest house and other stuff. When we came to power, that was run down, the roof was falling in and everything. And I think from time to time they used to keep court there. However, we would have refurbished that building, turned it into a beautiful guest house, well furnished. Everyone want to come to Kwakwani, they want to stay at that location. Cameras all around. However, we understand that this government don't want to have nothing to do with what Granger government would have maintained and refurbished. So it would have left to run down. State House is there. I understand that no one stays there. They keep meetings there, probably party meeting, whatever type of meeting they keep over there. The resource center, the management center, everything was moved out by NISIL. And currently it's just there. I understand that it was handed over to the Ministry of Sports and Culture. So to run, I don't know when they're going to start running it, if they're going to run it up or they're going to run it more down. But it seemed like it's going down. You will see some shots of that just now to see the state that is in since coming to office in 3 years. So when we ask the question, can you look around your community and tell what transformational project this government would have done in its last 3 years? You cannot point to none. You hear about billions of dollars that is being spent, what it is being spent on. There's nothing to show what it is being spent on. Prior to that, directly behind me is the magistrate court. Before, the people of Kwakwani had to go to Region 3, till over in Vredenup, to get back their bail money. The mothers who have to receive child support have to go there to receive their child support. So probably you spend half your money to go and collect that child support before you reach back to Kwakwani. Now, the people just have to take a stroll or a taxi, depends on where you live, to the magistrate court. Well equipped, and that was conceptualized, and it was handed over under this government, but that is a coalition project. We also have the Workers' Club. I saw some pictures before we came to office, how that Workers' Club was dilapidated. And the David Granger government would have refurbished that Workers' Club. Now, they're having pageants there, they're having events there, meetings, everything you can keep at the Workers' Club because of the David Granger administration. There was so much more to be done. We have in Independence Square, we have the pavilion there that was started. We have the basketball changing area, all those projects were started. Fortunately, we came out of power in 2020 and those projects could not have finished. But we would have expected that this government would finish those projects, but as we see, nothing that conceptualized under the David Granger administration, this government wants to continue. One of the things, Sherrod could not have kept have his show last night because of internet. In this area, the coalition government would have set up the e-gov system where students was able to utilize the internet for their projects, for classes, whatever, they could have done that. Now that e-gov system is left to run. Now we would have think after spending billions of dollars, those projects we would have had an improvement of the internet service. Last night, Sherrod could say he speak to a young lady. She is currently doing an online course, and you will surprised to know that she have to go to Linden to do that online course. The internet is so messed up now that the children cannot do their online course in Kwakwani. So, for the people of Kwakwani, can you say there was an improvement in the coalition left government? No. It is right there. The evidence is there. You just have to be honest with yourself. And to the PPP supporters, I want to speak to you directly. You cannot support a government that is not developing your community. And now giving a few handouts to a person here and there, a 10,000 here and there, that is not development. We want to see real development where a person can have proper internet connection, where a person can have access to information, where they can connect with the world. And we in Kwakwani here is calling the government to spend more wisely on infrastructure, develop our infrastructure. We have shown the school, we have shown teachers hostel, dorms. There's so much we have shown that is running down, but fortunately we can show you a beautiful scenery also. Kwakwani is a beautiful place, lovely lakes, nice creeks and sceneries. The ecotourism is now striving. So there's a lot more to offer in Kwakwani. You just need the resource to channel in the right direction and not to squander on lavish campaigning and bribery and all this thing. We want to see our resources spent in the right way.